All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the boys Western Mass title game, the Division I title game at the Curry-Hicks Cage at UMass Amherst. It's the #1 seed taking on the #2 seed, the Putnam Beavers and the Amherst Hurricanes. I'm Chris Stone alongside Nick Odell. Nick, what are some of the keys to tonight's game?
Well, here's the thing. Putnam beat Amherst early on this year, 60-47. But hey, they still needed to account for Devontae McCall and Isaac Siegel on defense in this game tonight. For Amherst, their key players, however, are McCall and Siegel, but also Alex Mangles is capable of knocking down, three-pointers and scoring off the dribble. So we'll see what happens tonight. Those are my key players and my keys to the game.
Well, the Putnam Beavers are looking to win their 3rd straight Western Mass title. They are 20-3 overall, 10-0 in the Valley League. The Amherst Hurricanes are right behind them. They're 20-2 overall, 10-1 in the Valley Wheel.
We got
player intros are right coming up. Putnam Beavers are coached by William Shepard. It's his 5th season. And the Amherst Hurricanes are coached by Jim Matusko. It's his 17th season with the Hurricanes. And the crowd the cage is packed right now.
It's definitely, both student sections are alive here.
And just so you know, the Beavers beat Leominster 83-54 in their last playoff game, and the Amherst Hurricanes beat Chicopee 74-63. This game is anticipated to be a lot closer than that.
Yes.
But anything goes, Nick.
Yes, definitely.
Now let's meet our Western Mass Boys Division I finalists. Beginning with the designated visiting team in the maroon and white, the #2 seed in Division I, their record 20.
So Amherst about to begin their introductions for the starting lineups.
Yes, they are in the maroon and white.
First, the Amherst reserve. #12, Terrell Vogt. #14, Solomon Bushmeyer Bailey. #20, Kyle Murray. #21, Will Buddington. #22, Michelle Murray. #32, Monterey Thomas. #41, John Hunter. And now for the Hurricanes starting lineup. At the guard, a 6-foot senior, #3, Jamie Carey.
Jamison Carey, #3.
A 6'4 senior, #10, Isaac Siegel.
#10, that's Isaac Siegel.
A 6-foot senior, #13, Alex Mangles.
Alex Mangles, #13.
At the forward, a 6'1 senior, #4, Will Cuffey.
Will Cuffey, #4.
And a 6'4 junior, #11, Devontae McCall.
Devontae McCall,
Yeah.
#11.
Yeah, and also Landry Thomas is #32. He's listed as #11 in the program, so they keep an eye out for that.
I'm sorry, say that again?
Landry Thomas is 32 instead of 11.
Okay.
And here's Putnam's starting lineups about to be announced here.
With a record of 20-3, the Putnam Beavers. First, the Putnam Reserve. #10, Ukman Abdul Raouf. #15, Johnny Vasquez. #21, Justin Stewart. #22, Yalfrey Cipriano. #33, Brian Smith. #44, Corey LaVoy. And now for the Beavers starting 5. At guard, a 5'8 senior, #1, Carlos Gonzalez.
That's Carlos Gonzalez, #1.
Senior, #3, Ty Nichols.
Ty Nichols, #3.
A 6'2 senior, #12, Jonathan Garcia.
Jonathan Garcia, #12.
A 5'10 senior, #14, Keyshawn Monroe.
Keyshawn Monroe, #14.
And his forward, a 6'4 junior, #5, Tyler
Tyon Malone, number 5. That's your starting lineup for Putnam.
William Shepard. The officials for our boys Division I
National anthem about to be played right now. Stand by.
Mr. Tom Hellebrook and Mr. Andy Rogers. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you all please rise. Remove your caps
And the national anthem will begin. Stand by.
America with our national anthem.
And that ends the national anthem.
Well, Chris, here we go.
Amherst huddling up, getting pumped up. Putnam goes to the sideline real quick. Oh, the highly anticipated Western Mass title game coming up next. And the Amherst crowd strikes first. They get loud. So Putnam is graduating 8 seniors this year.
Yeah, this is their last rodeo.
And Amherst only graduating 6. Putnam has a great basketball program. They've had it the last few years.
Yep.
They've won 2 Western Mass titles in a row, so age shouldn't really be a factor.
All right, we're about moments away from tip-off here. Here at the Curry-Hicks cage, the historical Curry-Hicks cage on the campus of UMass Amherst. And we are underway with Amherst winning the tip. And stolen right back is Putnam. Here's Nichols. Nichols up and in for 2.
Quick pick from Garcia, and he feeds it to Nichols.
So
Putnam strikes first.
Let's see if Amherst can respond here. Here's number 13, Mangles. Back to number 10, that's Siegel. Inside, doesn't get.
Speedy Gonzalez picks it off.
Carlos Gonzalez. And now stolen right back to McCall, and McCall for Amherst. Dribbles in and gets stripped, but goes out of bounds. It'll be still Amherst ball. Siegel to inbound to McCall and gets it all the way around to number 10, that's Siegel. Misfires, and now Monroe has it for Putnam. Keyshawn Monroe, one of the seniors on this Putnam team. Amherst crowd getting loud here, chanting defense. Here's Malone. Malone up and in for 2. Tyon Malone.
Lays it in. He finger rolled it in pretty much, almost dunked it.
Putnam already out to a 4-0 lead as Amherst looking for some answers. And it's an over and back. Siegel turns the ball over for Amherst, and now it's Putnam's ball. Monroe to inbound. Here's Nichols.
Nichols, number 3 with a headband. One of the leading scorers for Putnam this season.
And here's Malone down the post, and he gets rejected by McCall.
McCall says no way. Not in his house.
There's Garcia to inbound to Malone. Malone up and no good. Rebound, however, goes to Amherst. And Amherst corrals the board. Here's Mangles, and now to Siegel. Siegel inside, nice move, and gets it to go for two. Amherst gets on the board first, or gets on the board finally. 4-2 is our score now in favor of Putnam.
Siegel rolls the ball behind him and dishes in the layup.
There's Monroe dribbling inside, and he gets it up and in for two. So
Nobody
Putnam
on Monroe
answers.
on that.
As Amherst trying to get the ball past half court, they do. And Cuffey gets fouled. Ty Nichols picks up personal.
Cuffey's a senior. He's 6'1".
So Mangles to inbound the ball for Amherst. And Mangles has it near mid-court. He's guarded closely by number 12, Jonathan Garcia. And now double team in the corner is Mangles, and it'll still stay Amherst ball.
Mangle's in a tangle over there, but he keeps possession.
As McCall has it near the three-point line. Back to Mangles. Out to Siegel, and Siegel gets the strip taken away by Putnam. Here's Malone.
Amherst has got numbers.
Malone carries it, and now it's Amherst's ball. 5:14 left in the first quarter. And Amherst is chanting, "You can't do that." There's the Amherst student section here. Mangles brings the ball up the court for Amherst, gets it two. Cuffey, nice feed inside to Carey, who misfires on the layup attempt, and here goes Putnam down the court in a hurry. Here's Garcia up and no good. Rebound goes to Malone, and Malone loses it, gets it back.
Good pressure by Amherst.
Here's Nichols near to the corner. Gets it to Malone. Malone up and good for two. Malone has been a force down in the paint all season long for Putnam. And he was able to get the two there.
Malone using his size there.
And Putnam's student section now chanting defense as a foul is called here. Jonathan Garcia picks up the foul for Putnam.
That's his second foul of the game, I believe.
Putnam has an 8-2 lead with 4:26 left to go in the first quarter. There's number 22, Michael Murray. Murray. Gets to the Cuffey. Cuffey gets tripped up, but he still has the ball. Now Putnam has the ball, but retained by Amherst, and McCall puts it up and in for two. Amherst down by 4 now as Putnam brings the ball up the court.
Putnam up by 4. 3:55 left in the first quarter and counting.
So Monroe has it near midcourt for Putnam.
Amherst bringing their 6th man tonight. Putnam's going to have to go against them,
By
too.
Nichols with
Oh!
the move and the layup for the finish.
Putnam answers right back.
Amherst in a bit of trouble here as Cuffey's double team, now single team. Here's Murray, and Murray gets rejected. But McCall, nice finesse move for the layup. And Amherst is down by 4 again with 3:16 left to go in the first quarter. The cage is packed here on the campus of UMass Amherst for this Western Mass Division I boys title game between Putnam and Amherst.
Malone misses that jumper.
If you think about it, Chris, this is a home game for Amherst because
Really, it really is. You know, it's their hometown and a big.
as McCall misfires on layup, and the ball gets knocked out of bounds. It'll still stay Putnam ball.
Putnam definitely has a big crowd in here tonight, though. But looking across the crowd, there's a lot of maroon.
Keyshawn Monroe takes the ball up the court, the senior guard. He's been their play caller all year. Nichols has it inside. He gets outside to Malone. Malone for two. That's no good. Rebounded by Monroe. And now out to Garcia. Garcia dribbles in, puts it up and in for two. Putnam has a 6-point lead now. As almost on there by Nichols, but now Siegel has it, and Siegel gets fouled. Foul was called on Jonathan Garcia. That's his second personal, and Putnam's third team foul.
Look out, stats.
And Amherst turns the ball over, as the Amherst crowd didn't like that. So here comes Putnam down the court, as Garcia has it in the corner, now dribbles out towards the center. Here's Monroe, and Monroe gets fouled. Alex Mangles picks up the personal.
For those of you just joining, we'd like to welcome you to Springfield Hoops on Focus Springfield Community TV. I'm Chris Stone alongside Nick Odell.
And Nichols has it now. Dribbles it out towards half court. Dribbles in and puts it up and in for two. Wow, he just uses his size on that layup.
He sure does.
Plowing through the defenders, and now Amherst calls timeout with 1:33 left to go in the first quarter, with Putnam up by 8, 14-6.
No need to panic yet, just down by 8, trying to control the flow of the game right now.
Yeah, I think each team is trying to feel out the other team's abilities.
Scholastic Athletic Association recognizes that high school activities teach the positive principles of life, self-discipline, perseverance, loyalty, goal-setting, and fair play. High school activities providing the foundations for life. A message from
Amherst went 13-1 since losing to Putnam on January 13th at Putnam. And I believe that was a 60-47 Putnam win.
Yes, and as you said, Chris, both teams with near identical records. Putnam coming into this game 20-3, Amherst coming into this game 20-2.
Correct. And as we said earlier, Amherst will lose 6 seniors this year, and Putnam will lose 8 seniors.
Mayor Sarno sticking around for this game as well. He's in the crowd over there.
Yes, he is, alongside the superintendent of schools for Springfield, Dan Warwick.
So Amherst will inbound. Here is Mangles dribbling the ball up the court. Now nice nifty crossover move, and doesn't get the layup to fall. Rebound goes to Putnam. And here comes Nichols down the court in a hurry.
Nichols sees the open lane.
Nichols sees the open lane and misses the layup. Here's Amherst down the court. And Siegel gets called for the travel.
And that will not count. Crowd doesn't like it.
So Monroe bring the ball up the court. Here is Gonzalez, but the pass is too high.
1 minute left in the first quarter, and this has been a quick, fast-paced quarter.
Yes, indeed. Both teams riding and grinding.
Clock hasn't stopped too much, except, of course, now I say that it does. But
59.4 seconds left to go in this first quarter. Mangles brings the ball up the court. Here is number 22, Murray. Murray dribbles inside, puts it up, and in for two.
Murray's a sophomore, and he's 6'4".
Monroe brings the ball up the court for Putnam, looking to answer here with 35 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Monroe Out to number 21, that is
Justin Stewart.
Justin Stewart who missed that three-pointer. And just like that, Amherst has the ball now with 16 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Nifty crossover move there, but passed it off to Siegel. 8 seconds left to go in the game. Siegel looks up momentarily, but now dribbles in. And no foul called there as Putnam dribbles it out, and Malone almost hits the beyond half-court shot, but that marks the end of the wild first quarter, I should say.
That was like from Vermont.
Our score is Putnam 14, Amherst 8. We'll be back with the second quarter right after this. Stay with us. All right, we welcome you back here from the Curry-Hicks cage here on the campus at UMass Amherst, where it's the Western Mass Division I boys title game between Amherst and Putnam. Right now, Putnam has a 14-8 lead over Amherst with just starting the second quarter here.
Lead scores for Putnam: Ty Nichols with 6 points, Malone with 4, Jonathan Garcia and Keyshawn Monroe with 2. For Amherst, Siegel with 2, McCall with 4, and Murray with 2.
And Malone draws a foul there. The Amherst crowd doesn't like that. So Ty Malone got the line shooting 2 shots. Misses the first.
Amherst crowd likes that.
Yes, they're trying to do the distraction noise. And Malone makes a second. 1 of 2 in that sequence, and Amherst will inbound. Here's Murray.
Putnam up by
Cuffy.
7.
Back to Murray. Murray with the little shake and bake move. Dishes it to Cuffy. Cuffy misfires on the shot, rebounded by Malone. Here's Stewart. Stewart for 3. That's no good. Rebounded by Murray, and an Amherst crowd chants air ball.
Murray attacks.
Murray no good on the layup. Rebounded by McCall, who draws the foul. So McCall will go to the line to shoot 2. Amherst down by 7 in the early going. McCall makes it first. McCall will miss a second. However, Putnam will get the ball back. Monroe will take the ball up the court for Putnam. 7:07 remaining to go in the second quarter. Inside to Nichols. Nichols dribbles inside. Gets out to Monroe after Amherst had a chance to steal it there. Monroe inside, gets him to go for 2. Amherst looking to respond here, down by 8. Cuffy inside, he tries to dish out to McCall and does. Siegel has it to McCall, offensive foul. Monroe to inbound. Back to Monroe. So Monroe will take the ball up the court. Guarded by Murray. Here's Nichols, and
Nichols not happy with himself there.
Foul on 21, Justin Stewart. That's his first, the 5th.
So Putnam foul call there. That's Putnam's 5th team foul, and now Amherst will have the chances on offense here. Mangles to Siegel. Siegel thought about three, but didn't bite, but turned over there. Here comes Nichols. Nichols up and in for two. Putnam has his largest lead of the game, up by 10. Nichols has almost turned over. Here's number 3, that would be Carey. No good. Rebound goes to Putnam. And number 10, that's no good. That was Raouf. Ukman Abdul Raouf missed that shot, and now Amherst has it. And Siegel bakes it off the glass for 2. But still they're down by 8.
Cuts the lead to single digits. Monroe looking for an open man.
Monroe crosses over and dribbles inside, now finds Raouf in the three-pointer, and that's good. Raouf with the 3, and that puts up Putnam up by 11 now. Bengals inside, tries to find Siegel inside, but and now Siegel has it for 3. That's no good. Rebounded by Putnam. Here comes Monroe. Monroe finds an open lane, gets it up and in for 2. And Amherst is forced to call a timeout with Putnam being up by 13, and the Amherst crowd can't believe it here.
4:27 left in the half. Amherst trying to get this game back under control before Putnam.
Chris, if you're Amherst,
steals.
should you panic?
Not yet. Putnam preys on that. Putnam puts defense first, so if Amherst can control their possessions and not turn over the ball and force it away, they'll be okay. But plenty of basketball left. We'll see what happens. I think one key to the game for Amherst is they got their 6th man right behind them. They've been loud and proud so far, but if Putnam creeps away, then they'll go silent.
So Amherst inbound after them, calling a timeout. There's Mangles bringing the ball up the court. Amherst needs to get something going here. Siegel inside to Cuffey, who puts it up and in for 2.
There you go. You got to go possession by possession. Look at it just like that. One at a time.
Yep. Monroe finds another open lane and gets. Yes, they will count the basket and the foul.
Hurricane foul on 13, Alex Mendel. His second, fourth.
Monroe would line to shoot one more to try to complete the 3-point play. Try to put Putnam up by 14. He doesn't. Rebounded by Amherst. 3:55 left to go in the half. This game's going by rather quick.
Yeah, it sure has.
Here's Cuffey near the 3-point line.
Great pressure by Putnam.
Great pressure by Monroe. And he was able to force the travel on Cuffey. Putnam, as we said at the top of this broadcast, trying to win their 3rd consecutive Western Mass title. Amherst trying to deny that as Putnam gets it inside of Malone, and Malone tried for the block.
Rejected.
Tried for the dunk, but rejected. And here's Murray down the other end. That's no good. Rebounded by Nichols.
Murray slow to get up.
Murray is slow to get up as he's all the way down at the other end of the action.
Amherst foul on number 10, Isaac Siegel.
Coach Matusko for Amherst trying to figure out what's going on over there on the sideline.
Monroe has it near half court. Gets it to Nichols. Back to Monroe. Monroe back to Nichols. Back to Monroe in the corner. Monroe will travel.
2:53 left in the half. You're watching Springfield Hoops on Focus Springfield TV. I'm Chris Stone alongside Nick Odell. It's the Western Mass D1 Boys title game.
Huffy misses on the J, rebounded by Malone. And Nichols has it now. Back to Monroe. Back to Nichols. Back and forth they go. Amherst playing solid D. 15 on the shot clock. As Raouf misses on the J. Here's Mangles to Siegel. Siegel will draw the foul.
Foul number 3 by Nichols. The second, team 6.
Ty Nichols picks up the personal. As Cuffy has it for Amherst and gets it knocked away. We'll still say Amherst ball. Bounce it to Murray. And ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Putnam ball.
Well, it's turnovers like that Putnam capitalizes on. They force turnovers.
For Amherst, 11, Devontae McCall. For Putnam, 21, Justin Stewart.
As we get a little play in the action, I think Justin Stewart forgot to check in at the scores table. So now that's all settled, and Monroe will take the ball for Putnam. Amherst needs to play solid D here.
No look pass.
Stewart for 3, yes! Justin Stewart, the three-pointer. And that puts Putnam up by 16.
Biggest lead of the night for the Beavers.
Siegel looking to answer. Long 3, that's no good. Rebounded by Putnam.
Amherst resorting to, Amherst resorting to long shots here. So far, they've been unsuccessful.
Monroe to Malone. Malone, mid-range jumper, no good. Rebounded by Murray. Here comes Amherst down the court. 48 seconds left to go in the half, and
look out, Putnam's cheerleaders.
Murray throws it directly to the Putnam's cheerleaders on the sidelines.
Some of them just got a haircut.
As Monroe brings the ball up the court. 35 seconds left to go.
And there's the Amherst crowd. 30 seconds.
Monroe thought about a 3, but didn't bite. Here's Raouf for 3. Yes!
Banks it. Raouf, he's 2 for 2 from the three-point line.
Extends the lead to 19 for Putnam, and this is where they want at the break. Sizable lead. Inside to Cuffy. Cuffy, no good. And it's Putnam's ball after what looked like it would have been Amherst. And
That'll be short.
that'll be way short. And we head into halftime now. with the score in the Western Mass Division I boys title game. Putnam 32, Amherst 13. And wow, what a half this was for Putnam, as we've seen all year, Chris.
Absolutely. In the beginning, Amherst and Putnam were both getting great looks and just matched well, but second quarter, Putnam capitalized and forced some turnovers on Amherst, and now they're up by 19. We got 16 minutes of basketball left.
Amherst only scored 5 points in that whole second quarter, I believe.
Yes.
And so we'll be back in about 10 minutes or so after this. Stay with us, everybody. Okay, welcome you back to Springfield Hoops on Focus Springfield TV. I'm Nick Odell alongside Chris Stone. We're here at the Curry Hicks Cage here on the campus of UMass Amherst, where it's the Western Mass Division I boys title game between Putnam and Amherst, number 1 seed Putnam and number 2 Amherst. Right now, Putnam has a commanding 32-13 lead.
Yeah,
starting the second half.
The top scorers for Putnam is Ty Nichols with 8, and Keyshawn Monroe with 8, and Raouf with 6 points. 2 of those are 3-pointers. And for Amherst, Siegel's got 4 points and McCall's got 5.
So here we go. The second half has just begun. Here is McCall at the 3-point line. And Cuffey with the jumper, no. Rebound goes in favor of Amherst. So Siegel will inbound it.
Noticing Amherst had a much longer halftime sit down with their coach. Putnam was out much quicker than Amherst.
McCall traveled there. So here's Monroe. Putnam's first possession of the second half here. Gets inside to Malone. Malone. Mid-range jumper, yes. Tyon Malone with the jumper puts Putnam up by 21. Here's Cuffey to Mangles, back to Siegel. Siegel inside.
Stripped, but they'll get the ball back.
Yep. He drew the foul there, so let's see what the call is on. That foul's personal foul's on Ty Nichols. That's his third personal, so they need to keep an eye on his foul count as Mangles has it. It's the Cuffey inside, nice move there, and he gets his bucket to go for 2. Still down by 19. They need to play defense here. Monroe has it. 18 to shoot on the shot clock. Gets to Malone. Malone, no good on the jumper. Rebounded by Siegel. Out to McCall, no good on layup. Rebounded by Cuffey, who puts something in for 2. William Cuffey with the 2. Amherst starting to string together points here.
It's all about those offensive boards right now.
Here's Monroe. Out to Garcia. Garcia inside, gets rejected by the glass. Rebounded by Malone. Malone gets
denied
again.
Malone denied.
And it's a shot clock violation.
Amherst putting on the pressure right now.
Amherst indeed putting on the pressure, as Chris said. Starting to come alive a little bit here in the second half. Here's Mangles. Out to Siegel in the corner. Siegel inside to McCall. McCall with the floater. Yes!
Floats it up and in. Cutting the lead down.
Here's
to
Monroe.
15. Momentum in Amherst's favor this quarter.
Garcia.
5 minutes.
Garcia in between 3-point and half court. Now here's Malone for three. That's no good. Rebound goes in favor of Amherst.
Amherst forcing Putnam to shoot the long-range shots. Timeout call.
Timeout called by Putnam, and you can feel the Amherst crowd starting to get back into it. And with 4:52 left in the third quarter, Putnam has a 34-19 lead.
And the Amherst crowd starts their chants again. Trying to get ahead of Putnam.
Yeah, Amherst is on a 6-2 run to open up this second half. To open up this third quarter.
Well, the lead was at 21. Now it's down to 15. Slowly but surely. Just got to keep knocking it down little by little. But plenty of basketball left.
And coming back out of the timeout, it'll be Putnam to inbound. Mangles will dribble the ball up the court. Mangles out to Cuffy. Cuffy inside McCall. McCall loses it, and Putnam will have the ball. So Monroe has it now for the Beavers. Here's Garcia in the corner. Garcia. Monroe. Monroe dribbles inside. Finds Malone inside. No good. Rebound goes to Malone and stripped and taken away by Siegel.
Siegel with a strip.
So Siegel trying to...
No help.
No help at all as he draws the foul there. Oh boy.
Basically on his back on that play. No help there either, but great persistence by Siegel. He'll go to the line.
So Siegel will go to the line to shoot two. Misses the first.
He's going to want that one back. Every free throw counts now.
Yes, every free throw counts indeed. Back down the court they go. And
that's Gonzalez.
Gonzalez will land.
Speedy Gonzalez.
And Amherst looking to answer here. Here's Cuffy to Murray. Murray inside. Kicks it back out to Siegel. Siegel to Mangles. Mangles. Inside and gets it stripped and taken away by Malone. Here's comes Malone down the corner. Hurry. Here's Gonzalez for two. Cuffy gets inside and puts it up and in for two.
Cuffy finger rolls it in. Cuts the lead down to 17.
Still a lot of time left for Amherst to try to make a run here. They need to play defense, however. Here's Monroe. And stripped and taken away by Siegel. Here's Murray down the other end. And Murray throws it down for the dunk.
Murray slams it in. And that ignites the Amherst crowd. Putnam getting a little sloppy, but they're still dominating.
Monroe to Malone. Malone for three. Yes!
And Malone answers right back.
That's a buzzkill for Amherst, but
sure is.
They need to respond here. Siegel inside to Cuffy. Cuffy gets it rejected by Malone. And here's Nichols down the court. Here's Nichols. And Nichols puts it up and in for two. Oh my goodness.
Mangles put no effort on that. He even tried to put a hand on that.
Murray out to Siegel. Siegel for the long three. That's no good. Rebounded by Putnam. Here goes Putnam down the court. Hurry. Stolen by Cuffey. And it will stay Putnam. No, it will go Amherst ball. 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter.
20-point Putnam lead.
And a timeout is called by Amherst with 2 minutes exactly left to go in the third quarter. Now, Chris, if you're Amherst, what do you have to do to stay back in this ball, to try to get back in this ball game?
You got to keep your composure and just not try to force things here. Go to high percentage shots and keep playing D. I mean, they're forcing turnovers, which is great, but don't get sloppy on the passing.
Certainly been all Putnam, but Amherst trying to make it certainly interesting.
And if you're Putnam, you want to just keep doing what you're doing. Is keep defense first and keep putting the pressure on. That's how they score. That's how they always score.
Coming out of the timeout, it'll be Amherst's ball to inbound near the Putnam bench. Two minutes left to play in the third quarter. Putnam up 43-23. And they inbound it and bring the ball up the court. Here's Mangles. Alex Mangles almost loses it and recontrols it. Murray with the layup on the go and doesn't get it to go.
And I just couldn't put enough mustard on it.
And Malone gets fouled there. He will go to the line to shoot two. As Devontae McCall picks up the personal. Malone will miss the first. Malone about to attempt the second. Makes it. Putnam 21-point lead now. Siegel has it to Mangles. Back to Siegel. To Murray. Back to Siegel. Good ball movement shown by Amherst, but Putnam playing some good D. Amherst inbound on this inbound opportunity. Here's Mangles. To Murray. Back to Mangles. Mangles for three. That's no good. Murray with a nice rebound attempt, and he does get it. And I believe McCall gets fouled there. Or Mangles. No. That'll be McCall, actually. He gets fouled. So Amherst inbound to Mangles. Here's Siegel. Siegel for three. Yes!
Siegel drains it from downtown.
Amherst can play D now as Garcia takes it up.
They're going to have to play D the rest of the game.
Yeah, they do. They need to play exceptional D the rest of the game as Garcia blows by the defender, gets rejected, and Nichols puts it in for the putback.
You can't give Putnam second and third chances under the rim. They bring the lead back up to 20.
Murray has it to Siegel. Siegel dribbles around and puts up the J. That's no good. Rebounded by Nichols, and here comes Nichols down the court. Here to Malone. Malone misses on the dunk. And so right back by Monroe.
Monroe read that one.
Gonzalez for three, no good. And that marks the end of the third quarter. With our score, Putnam 46, Amherst 26. In the battle of the top 2 seeds for the Western Mass Boys Division I title. We'll be back right after this from the Curry Hicks cage with the 4th quarter. Stay with us.
All right, it's the final 8 minutes left in the Western Mass Division I boys title game at the Curry Hicks cage at UMass. Putnam 46, Amherst 26.
Putnam will inbound here. Here's Monroe. To Nichols. To Malone. Malone thought about it, but didn't bite. Here's Gonzalez inside, now brings it back out. And we'll reset a little bit. Here's 13 seconds to go on the shot clock. Here's Gonzalez dribbling inside and gets blocked by Michael Murray.
Well, you know, Gonzalez has been using his speed all game, and it's worked, but this time he got outsized and got denied.
Here's Garcia to inbound for Putnam. Inside to Nichols, who puts it up and in for 2.
But Nichols is 6'3" guard. He ain't gonna miss those shots. 22-point lead for Putnam.
As Amherst has it. Siegel for a long 3, yes. Siegel's 3 puts Amherst's deficit down to 19. But Malone has it now. Looked for Nichols inside, but didn't bite. Now looks for Nichols inside. Here's Nichols. Doesn't get the bucket, but draws the foul.
You're going to see Nichols size up in the paint and attack the rim here.
So Nichols will go to the line to shoot 2. Makes the first. .7:04 remaining left in the game. Misses the second, and Amherst corrals the rebound.
7 minutes left in the game.
There's Murray inside to Cuffey. Outside to Siegel. Siegel for 3, yes!
Siegel's feeling it. He's 2 for his last 2 on the perimeter.
Siegel definitely has a hot hand as Monroe will bring the ball to the court for Putnam. Monroe backs down the defender. Layup up and in, no good. Rebounded by Amherst. Here's Mangles. And Cuffey has it now. Cuffey misfires. Here's McCall, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Amherst ball. So a little bit of a, playing hot potato with the ball there as.
Yeah, the Amherst almost turned it over there.
Amherst swings it around to Siegel. Siegel for 3. That's no good. Rebound stays in. No, it doesn't.
Dangerous play by Amherst.
Dangerous play indeed as Garcia.
You throw the ball up like that, Putnam's going to get it.
Yeah.
They should have just held on to it.
Putnam up by 19 here. Cuffey has it. Cuffey inside, doesn't get the jumper, but gets it all the way out to Mangles as Siegel saves it. Here's Murray. Murray up and in for 2. Cuts it deficit to 17 now. As Amherst needs to start playing D right now.
Putnam's going to slow it down now. Clock's on their side, but they're not going to stop attacking.
Here's Malone. Malone for 3, no good. Rebounded by Amherst. Here's Siegel. Siegel can shoot the 3 here. He says he's going to drive in and put it up and not fall. Rebound by Murray. Over Murray up and in for 2. Amherst starting to play a full court press, but Putnam able to break it. Here's Malone, all alone for a minute. Now has the whole team by his side. Here's Malone. Malone doesn't get the bucket, but draws the foul.
Amherst foul on 22,
They should just wrap them up every time they attack. Whatever you do, Amherst, whatever they do not want to make these 3-point plays.
Malone misses the first. 4:43 left to go in the game. Amherst needing a monumental comeback. Malone makes the second.
The lead back up to 16. Putnam 52, Amherst 36.
And Siegel draws the foul. So Siegel will go to the line to shoot 2.
Foul on 14, Sean Monroe. That's his third, fourth. Isaac Siegel to the line for the Hurricanes. 2 shots.
Siegel makes the first. Siegel makes the second. Perfect from the line in that sequence. Monroe will dribble the ball up the court. 14-point deficit for Amherst with 4:20 left to go in the game. Malone has it now. Malone to Garcia. They out to Gonzalez. Gonzalez will travel. And Coach Shepard doesn't like that. And Putnam will take a timeout here with 4:12 remaining to go in the game. Up by 14.
Well, the long-range shots have been working for Amherst, and of course getting those rebounds. Siegel's been on fire this quarter. I believe he was what, 2 for 3 from the perimeter.
Yes.
Something like that.
Yeah. So he can't shoot the 3, which would probably be crucial down late in the ball game if Amherst gets any closer.
Yeah, every possession counts now. Putnam's going to continue attacking, but they're going to slow down the pace to eat out the clock.
So coming back out of the timeout, Amherst will inbound the ball here. Siegel will inbound to Mangles. Mangles here to Murray. And Murray to Siegel. Siegel thought about a 3, but doesn't. Now takes a 3 and does make it. So Siegel cuts the deficit to 11.
3:50 left in the game in regulation.
And now the Amherst crowd getting a little extra loud here. Here's Nichols. Nichols, no good on the layup.
There you go. You got to keep that pressure on Nichols. He's going to attack every time.
Here's Mangles. Mangles. Out to Siegel. Siegel for 3. Yes!
Bangs it.
Oh my God!
He's on fire. Lead down to 8. Amherst smells blood.
Here's Monroe.
There will be rage in the cage if Putnam is upsetted tonight.
Monroe. No good. Here's Amherst down the court. Murray. No good on the layup. Rebound. It will go to Putnam.
Crowd doesn't like that.
Doesn't like that.
No. Crowd's got to stay in this. Don't give up easy shots here. There you go.
And foul's called here.
I like it. I like it. You got to put pressure on Nichols. You can't just let him lay it in every time.
So Nichols go to the line.
You got to make him. You got to make him earn those 2 points now. Just stay out of foul trouble.
But he's a little bit shaken up now. And he's gonna go to the line to shoot 2.
And I don't promote, hurting anybody or anything, but you got to get in his head.
Nichols makes the first. Nichols about to shoot one more. Try to make this a 10-point ball game with just under 3 minutes to go in the game. Makes the second.
Nichols, perfect from the free throw line there. That's crucial. Brings the
Mangles, and now out to Siegel. Siegel can shoot the 3. They need to guard him closely as Mangles does it now. Mangles now has it. Or Siegel, I should say. Siegel tries to get inside of Murray, but gets stripped. And with 2:30 left to go, that may end any hope. Garcia now has it out to
dagger. That's a dagger.
Justin Stewart, that may be it. 2:11 left. And Amherst needs to call a quick timeout after that 3.
Oh, that was clutch.
Nobody rotated there for Amherst on D.
No. He was all by himself at the top. That'll put Putnam up by 13.
2:11 left. So Amherst needs to come up with quick points and great defense.
Well, they're playing man-to-man coverage earlier, and that was working for them. Staying physical. Making Putnam earn every layup, every shot. They got to fight for it. And as long as they stay out of foul trouble, they're all right. But 13 points, that's going to be tough to come back from.
Yeah, with 2:11 left, I think that all hope has been lost for Amherst after that 3-pointer made by Justin Stewart. Siegel thought about it for a minute, but didn't bite. Here's Cuffey for the J. That's no good. Rebound goes to Cuffey. Cuffey gets fouled. 1:54 left to go in the game. Putnam can smell the 3rd consecutive title. Mangles for 3. That's no good. Off the mark, rebounded. 5. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Amherst ball. Amherst needs to hurry up and score.
Yeah, quick shots here.
Oh no, it's going to be Putnam.
He's going to fakes the airmail pass.
Oh, he gets it stripped. Here's Siegel with the J. That's no good. Rebound by Cuffey. Here's Siegel. Siegel for 3. That's no good. Rebounded.
That'll go back to Amherst. Still fighting.
Still fighting for the life, but it may be too little too late.
Yeah, clock keeps ticking now. Every tick is in Putnam's favor.
They need 3s. And turned over by Nichols. Or turned over by Amherst, I should say. Here's Garcia, up and in for 2.
That'll bring the lead up to 15. 1 minute left in the regulation.
Putnam can certainly smell it as McCall for 2.
Stay tuned for the trophy ceremony at the end of the game. Nichols all by himself.
Nichols all by himself. Layup up and in for 2. And that should do it. That should do it. Here's Mangles inside to Murray. Murray up and in for 2. Amherst calls a timeout here.
Timeout, Amherst.
And the Putnam crowd gets to their feet.
They're feeling it.
And they'll get that trophy ready for Putnam, doing the final polishes.
So
Well, Amherst can't hang their head.
they've had a spectacular season this year.
They certainly have, and they were close in the first half. The Putnam got away with the lead, but fourth quarter they really put the pressure on and brought the lead, knocked the lead down to 8.
And what do we have here? Another timeout here called by Putnam here, so the celebration will be delayed just momentarily.
Number
24 seconds left in the game.
Putnam will inbound here. Amherst will show full court press to play for pride here. As Uthman Abdur Rauf will hold it. Look at this. Putnam 6 seconds away.
From their third Western Mass title in a row.
And the clock strikes 0, and that will do it. Putnam are your 2015 Western Mass Boys Division I state or Western Mass champions.
Well played, gentlemen.
And the trophy will be presented momentarily. Both teams will shake hands.
Well, Chris, what a game we have.
What a great game. Both teams started strong, back and forth in the first quarter. But then Putnam just stepped up their defense like they usually do. And they just created turnovers and just scored points that way. But Amherst didn't give up in that beginning of the fourth quarter. They cut the lead down to as close as 8. But just Putnam got a couple rebounds, and Justin Stewart drains a 3. And that kind of was the final nail in the coffin.
Well, as we see Putnam celebrating near the free throw line. Putnam now has 3 consecutive Western Mass titles under their belt.
And they'll get the trophies ready at center court.
3 consecutive Western Mass titles.
Quite impressive. I don't think any team has done that in quite some time, let alone 2 in a row. I think It was either Central or Commerce that did that not too long ago. But yeah, Putnam just dominating the last 3 years.
The last time we had a three-peat, according to this sheet I have in front of me, the Division I side, last time we had a Division I Western Mass title three-peat was back in 1989 through 1992.
Wait, what was this? What was it? Oh,
1989 through 92 when Central had a four-peat.
yeah, and guess who was on that team? Travis Best, the NBA.
So
The NBA player.
You have to go all the
Travis
way back. You have to go all the way back 23 years ago
Best. Wow.
for the last three-peat.
That team set a lot of records. I know Best, I think, still has the scoring title at Central High School. Phenomenal player. But tonight we celebrate Putnam's victory.
Mayor Sarno out on the court. He already presented Central Girls' trophy. So Sarno's back. Mayor Sarno back out on the court again.
Yep, accompanied by Springfield Superintendent Dan Warwick and school committee member Chris Collins.
This is a very memorable moment for not just Putnam, but for Springfield schools in general.
Much to celebrate. You know, this school has really made a turnaround the last few years. They rebuilt their school, opened it up a couple years ago. I don't know if you've ever been inside it. It's a beautiful school, inside and out. And there you have it. They'll hoist the trophy up.
Congratulations, men. Putnam now advances to face the Central Mass.
And they will take on, we've just got word, they'll take on the Westford Academy Tuesday night at the Mass Mutual Center. That'll be a good one. Westford's equally as dominant in Central Mass as Putnam, so looking forward to that one.
We will be there with the crew, I'm sure, on Tuesday.
Sure will. And that'll do it for us at Focus Springfield. I'm Chris Stone, accompanied but not by Nick Odell. Nick Odell, you want the last words?
All right, well, thank you for tuning in, everybody. Wow, it's been a great day of basketball here at the Curry Hicks Cage. Thank you for all who are tuning in throughout the year, but we're not done yet because we got Tuesday's state semifinal game. So, for Chris Stone and our entire crew, our entire fabulous crew, I should say, I'm Nick Odell signing off. Have a great night, everybody.